Hi guys, so welcome to the Monday Supplements new video on what we think is Man United's best formation. As you can tell, I'm a Man United fan, so this is a topic that's close to my heart. Anyway, we'll get straight into it. Jose Mourinho, has played a 4-2-3-1 most of the time this season, with Pogba operating in a two-man midfield, against with the likes of Herrera or Michael Carrick. However, as discussed by Jamie Carragher and Gary Neville on Monday Night Football, they don't think, and I tend to agree, that Pogba can operate in a two-man midfield. A, because he doesn't have the defensive discipline, and B, because it doesn't get the best out of him. Now, the point of a formation, of course, is to get the best out of your best players. I think the best managers are reactive, and I don't think they try and force the personnel that they have into systems, however successful they've been before. They have to use the systems or the personnel that they have and get the best out of them. So, in my opinion, this formation, the 4-1-2-1-2, or more sort of orthodox football fans will probably say the 4-4-2 diamond, I think that gets the best out of two of Man United's best players in Paul Pogba and Henrik Mkhitaryan. So, just to run through the goalkeeper and the defence, pretty much picks itself with regards to goalkeeper David De Gea, right back Valencia, centre back Smalling, Bailly, and left back either Luke Shaw or Marcos Rocco. The three-man midfield is where it gets interesting and where I think the formation stands out from others. So I'll start with the main man, Paul Pogba. I believe to get the best out of him, you do not want to give him too much defensive responsibility. We've seen that in games this season. Liverpool at home, Manchester City at home, the Carling Cup final, that he does not have the defensive responsibility, ability, whatever you want to call it. He's not interested in defending. To get the best out of Paul Pogba, the reason why you spend £90 million on him is because of his attacking prowess, is because of his vision, his creativity, his power in driving forward. So I'd operate him in a role that suits him, that he's familiar with, and that is on the left of the three-man midfield, i.e. when he was at Juventus. That gave Paul Pogba the licence to bomb forward, to instigate transitions between defence and attack, to use his athleticism, his vision, to bomb forward and help out the attack. So I played Pogba on the left of the three-man midfield. The other two midfielders were made up of a creative, deep-lying playmaker, i.e. an Andrea Pirlo. For Manchester United, I think most fans were crying out for Michael Carrick to play this season. So therefore, I'd probably play Carrick. I think Schweinsteiger's got a shout to playing that role. However, depending on who you prefer, I pick one of those two to play there. The other midfielder would be somebody combative, who'd inject a bit of steel and cover for when Paul Pogba does bomb forward. Again, at Juventus, it was Claudio Marchisio, it was Arturo Vidal, very combative, industrious midfielders. Again, I think that position for Manchester United picks itself, and that's Ander Herrera. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that he's on the same level as those other two, nor am I trying to say Carrick's on the same level as Pirlo, but they do fit those three roles, the players that I mentioned. They do fit that three-man midfield bank. So I'd pick Herrera, Carrick or Schweinsteiger, and Paul Pogba. The tip of the diamond, I think it picks itself, Mkhitaryan. He didn't contribute to 55 goals for Dortmund last season, scoring over 20 and assisting over 30. Playing anywhere else, he played in that number 10 position, operating in between opposition defence and midfield, targeting that space, picking up the ball and being creative, being direct and being a great finisher. I think that's tailor-made for Mkhitaryan. The other two forwards, obviously the main man plays, Zlatan. He does what he wants. The other, I think you could choose between Martial and Rashford. Now, I think as in attacking transitions, Ibra would operate centrally, and Martial or Rashford would adopt a wide position to offer more width. I mean, admittedly, the criticism of such a formation would be that it doesn't offer width, and Manchester United traditionally have attacked with width, with wide players. Even harking back to the days of Georgie Best, then Beckham, then Giggs, then Ronaldo, they've always had great wide men. However, as we've seen this season, the fullbacks can offer width. So Valencia, he has bombed forward. Shaw or Rocco can bomb forward. and instigate and offer width in attacking transitions. So Martial and Rashford can also offer width. So what you might find in attacking situations is that Pogba's bombed forward, Martial's drifted wide, Mkhitaryan can either offer width in the wide right position, and Ibra can operate centrally. So you can even see something like this, and Carrick and Herrera can filter over defensively and offer defensive protection for the back four. So I think it offers balance. I think it would get the best out of Pogba and Mkhitaryan if I put these back to their normal positions. And I think all in all, it would suit Manchester United and their best players and get the best out of them. But anyway, that was a quick summary of what we think Manchester United's best formation would be. Let us know what you think your best formation would be for Man United and for their personnel. And then we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.